All right, everyone. The other day, Kamala Harris decided to address the NAACP at their annual meeting. It's quite clear that she still has political ambitions. There's no possibility otherwise. This was something that was kind of predictable. It's just a matter of which ambition she has, presidency or gubernatorial or maybe a seat in Congress or something like that. They've all three been spoken about. She dropped the dumb accent in order to address people in the more astute political sense. She's very good at that. She's sort of like Hillary Clinton in that sense. You know, taking up a twang sometimes, depending on the audience, and then at other times, of course, doing the normal person speech, like Hillary Clinton saying y'all and hot sauce in a handbag and shit like that. Harris does the same thing. So does AOC. Politicians are very good at this. They read the room, they figure out exactly how they should sound. When a person's accent changes based on their audience, and they're not doing it for, you know, comedic purposes, like when I relapse into the Bernie Sanders accent, I'm doing it to make you laugh. I'm not doing it because I want to sell you ice cream. But a politician will gladly sell you ice cream, or literally anything else, or some shitty bill, if they think that the accent will help them. By dropping the accent and doing the basically presidential things, and well, you know, the future will be built by all of you. It's not going to be built by Orange Man bad and rich people. A slap at Elon Musk. She is quite clearly hedging her bet on the administration being crippled, not doing particularly well. And if that happens, she hopes that she can basically run on the I told you so campaign trail. But I think that the Trump administration will generally do a good job. So far, so good, by the way. If that happens, I think that she is going to run for the gubernatorial slot in California instead. Newsom obviously has presidential ambitions. We know this. He's hopped up on amphetamines on a regular basis, so, you know, we'll wait and see what happens with that. I don't think that he could win against Vance, not unless the Trump administration crashes and burns. Again, an I told you so ticket. And in that case, maybe the two of them would run together. It would be really, really funny to see Harris headlining with Gavin Newsom as running mate. Can you imagine the debates? Oh my God. The funniest debate that I've ever seen, of course, was the more recent one between Trump and Biden before he was forced out of the race by his own party. But it would probably at least rival it. It would be hysterical. I still think that the Democrats are going to try to run a dark horse candidate, though. I think that what they need and what they want is another Barack Obama. You'll remember in 2008 when Obama was running, he did not actually win the primaries. Hillary Clinton won the primaries. But nobody in the party liked her, and they didn't think that she could win, even though she probably would have at that point in 2008, and considering who her opponent was. So they decided to go with Obama instead. They used their superdelegate powers to put him over the edge, and the rest is history. And then we had 8 years of general incompetence, with Joe Biden being ironically vice president. And it wasn't a good idea for the country, but it was a good idea for the Democratic Party. It seemed to work. Obama got reelected, didn't he? So, yeah, I guess corruption, sometimes it pays off. Link in the description, not archived, is a video clip. You tell me that that's not a person who's still involved in politics. She's effectively casting a facade as though she's a shadow president at this particular moment in time. She's pretending that she got elected. She's trying to exude an aura of having won. This is preemptive in nature. Politicians do this sometimes. Hell, Donald Trump did this. After Joe Biden was selected in 2020, what did Donald Trump do? Did he disappear off into the hinterlands like Al Gore? Or did he effectively act as though he was still sitting president? The latter. And it worked. It paid off. Harris might pull it off. Maybe she will become the first female president after all. I really, really hope not. I think that would be terrible. It kind of depends. Will the Democratic Party deal with her? Will the unipartyists that don't particularly like her because she was sparring with Biden for years and bogging him down, will they accept her? Would the American people accept Kamala Harris? Thankfully, I think that the answer is probably not. I still think the Democrats are more likely to run a dark horse candidate, and that Kamala will end up governor of California or in the Senate or something like that. She'll continue to be a thorn in the side of the country, but what role she actually plays, like where is the thorn located, that definitely remains to be seen. Honestly, if I was Harris, I would settle for the participation trophy, get a slot at MSNBC. I hear there's a job opening available there, by the way. There's a reason for that, too. Oh, you mean that the show that's literally Trump Derangement Syndrome 101 can't compete in a flooded market with 1,000 other shows that are the same thing? No. Who would have possibly guessed that? Trust me, we'll be talking about Joy Reid in a live stream later. That's about all. Peace out.